So Holly and James have actually known each other for 9 years, and they first met way back in October 2014. And at the time, James was at university studying to become a primary school teacher, and he was in second year, and was sent to a local primary school as part of his course. Anyway, at this time, Holly was in 6th year at secondary school, and she was thinking about going into teaching, and to get some experience, she was volunteering at our old primary school, and this is how their paths crossed. And James was taking classes in the school, and Holly was there to help. And apparently James was in charge and was telling Holly what to do. And I believe this is that he's still trying to do that now, but not getting anywhere. Sadly, James' placement came to an end and they went their separate ways. And in January 2018, they got in touch through social media and started messaging. And they very quickly realised that who they each were, and that they had once shared a classroom all those years ago. And after a few more messages, they arranged to meet. And they had a great night, and they got on so well, and there was so much to catch up on. They discovered how much they had in common, like teaching and plane spotting, as it turns out. So a second date was planned to Prestwick Beach, and again they got on well, and there was a definite attraction. And they very quickly came to realise they'd each met someone special. Then on the 1st of March 2018, James asked Holly to be his girlfriend, and luckily for him, she said yes. And that was it, they were now official. Then on the 27th of November 2020, they bought their first house together and got busy making it a home. So how did they actually come to be here today? And in August 2021, Holly took James to Shetland, and while they were there, she took him on a tour of the islands, showing him her favourite places she had visited over the years. And they had a great time, and James was even more sure that Shetland had to be the place for the proposal. And James has planned to take Holly to her favourite beach for the proposal, and had asked Shara to suggest that she could drive them there. So they arrived at the beach. As they walked along, James asked Shara to take their photo. And it must have been, so it was just the perfect setting with the beautiful white sands in the background and the clear blue sea. Then as they posed for the photo, James got down on one knee and with the ring in hand asked Holly to marry him. And James had managed to catch Holly completely by surprise, and she immediately burst into tears. And it was all so unexpected. And it also seemed to take forever for Holly to reply. And at first all she could say was, "Is this really happening?" And it was a great reaction, and once she recovered, she of course said yes.
Saw you walking by today, with the sunset in your eyes. I couldn't find the strength to say what was running through my mind. You couldn't help but notice me, staring with that awkward smile from the other side of Thompson Street. I felt love for a little while, 'cause you looked beautiful in the sunset glow, in that sunset glow. You looked more beautiful than anyone I know, than anyone I know. Up falling for me, and to this day I don't know how. I think about it constantly. I promise I won't let you down. But when I asked, you told me yes, to be in mine forevermore. All I can lover is my best. Through the good and bad, through rich and poor. Oh, you look beautiful with that white dress on, with that white dress on.